ended off a great gym session. Man, was it difficult today? Like, just not even like physically difficult. It was just mentally difficult because I was like, this shouldn't be a too hard day to, go to the gym after work and not be the worst thing, and I'll be fine. And I was tired. Like, genuinely tired. To be honest. It wasn't like a physically difficult day, it was just a mentally exhausting day. Because right after this whole like Christmas break shit, I came back to work and had to deal with some bullshit. But that's okay, that doesn't fucking matter. What matters is I have a goal, and if I want that goal to be accessed or to be attainable, if I want to even be able to reach the goal I'm setting for myself, I have to tell myself, boo-hoo. Because no matter how tired I am, no matter how much I really don't want to go sometimes, so what? So what? It doesn't matter. Because if I have the mentality to tell myself, find a fucking way to do what you want, then I'm going to find a way. And if that means I want to lift some heavy ass weights, I'm going to find a way to lift some heavy ass fucking weight. I'm going to find that extra little bit that I want. Today, I was not the most excited to go to the gym, but it's part of my routine. And yet, I set a PR today. Was it a weight PR? No. It was a rep PR, which is amazing. It means I'm getting stronger and I'm getting better. But days like these surprise me a lot. Because the days I have the most amount of motivation to go to the gym are the days I have great workouts. Like, I have amazing workouts. But days where I'm just, I gotta go. Those are the days I do amazing things. I don't even have to set PRs. I don't even have to work as hard as I usually do. The reason it's an amazing thing for me, in my eyes, is because I still decided to look at my bed and go, nah. We got shit to do still. Doesn't matter how late I have to go to the gym. Doesn't matter how early I have to wake up. Because this mentality that I have will carry through to a lot of things. And that's a mentality I want to impart on everybody who watches this, or just I try and talk to. Because you don't have to go to the gym to have this mentality, but it's way easier to have it. The gym imparts this mentality very simply and easily because it's a routine. You set a routine for yourself and you just go and do it. Now, starting that routine is the hardest part, but as soon as you start it, it gets easier and easier. It's a snowball. The snowball effect is amazing. It's really hard to start a snowball, but as soon as you roll that snowball down a mountain, it gets bigger and bigger and faster. The momentum carries it. You don't have to do a thing. That's the amazing thing about starting stuff like this. Because let's say you start tracking calories. Cool. If you start right now, you start tracking calories right now, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be the hardest thing you're going to do for a minute. But as you start getting better and better at tracking the calories, it just becomes second nature. Yeah, oh, okay, well, I'm eating this, so I'll give myself a ballpark, this and this. Is it the most accurate? No. But is it giving you a decent ballpark? Yes. But if you were tracking every single thing that you were eating just by reading labels or weighing your food or having a little app that helps you track it, amazing. You don't need that. Having a food scale makes your life so much easier. You're not just having to read and guess. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I made spring rolls for my girlfriend for food, and the 93.7 turkey says it was 150 calories, 20 grams of protein for 112 grams of meat. Well, I put about 55 grams in each spring roll, and it's 70 calories for rice paper sheets. So it's 17.5 per sheet, which is not terrible. It's actually really good. And then I put a fuck ton of carrots and a fuck ton of lettuce in there. She eats all 5 of these spring rolls. It's 460 calories for about, I think like 50 something grams of protein, if not more. I'd have to do the math, because it was 11 grams of protein per spring roll, and there's 5s. Yeah, so 55 grams of protein for 460 calories. Crazy. Amazing. But I wouldn't have been able to do that math without weighing shit, reading stuff, understanding it, because it's that much more helpful to have that little bit of extra understanding. Like, the people you watch in the fitness industry, these people have been doing it for 10 plus years. They've been doing this whole working out thing, this whole counting calories thing for 10 plus years. That's why they can make books about it, because this is stuff they ate themselves. With someone like you starting out, take all the advice you can get, absorb every little thing, make the food that they're making, because it's helpful, it's amazing, and it's easy. A lot of these guys are very much people who hate cooking. I have never met a gym rat who was in love with cooking, because they see food not as something delicious, but half the time it is very delicious, because who doesn't want good tasting food when you eat it? They don't want to spend a ton of time on it, because it can take away gym time, or it can take away other things because they're cooking so much. So usually the recipes are very quick, easy to make. Like Scott Fitness. Dude's amazing. He makes great food. Brokey Budget Meals. He makes food that you can make on a budget. He is always trying to help you if you have no money, because the dude grew up the same way everyone else grew up. Some people grew up fucking poor, so he learned how to make food, because he didn't have money when he was 19, 20. So we made the food. But these people are going to be very helpful. I don't care who you watch, as long as it's helping you. Damn. That is all that matters. The evolution to yourself, the helpfulness to yourself, the want to grow is what's going to keep you active and healthy and excited. I'm not telling you can't go out and eat with your friends. I'm not telling you can't do that. I'm just going to tell you right now, try and make most of your food that is eaten, made at home, lower calories. Let's say 2 of your meals are low calorie foods, high in vegetables, high in fiber, stuff like that. And then your last meal of the day, you went to Panda, or you went to a fast food restaurant. Well, it's amazing, whatever. But guess what? 90-10. That's an amazing split. Well, it's actually 2/3, which is 75%. No, that's not 75. It's more than 75. It's like 80 something. Anyways, it's real damn close to being almost 100%. If you're having more meals than 3, amazing. Because the great thing about eating more meals than 2, you don't have to eat like a bodybuilder 6 meals a day. No. Science has been proven that 3 to 4 meals is enough to hit the muscle synthesis part of your body. Well, not part, but like growth. So your body expends energy. Let me explain. So your muscles are always shrinking or growing. It all depends on how much food is in your body, or how much protein and amino acids are in your body, to where they are needing to grow or they are needing to shrink. You working out makes them need to grow, so they're taking in nutrients that you just ate to grow. Not working out, shrink a little bit, but if you continue to eat the same amount of protein and stuff like that, you also will continue to grow, because your body is still requiring the same amount of nutrients to build the muscle. That's the hormone aspect of growing muscle, is your hormones are asking your body to grow, or you don't have enough food, so it's going to take away from the least needed thing right now, which is muscle, and it will try and store it as glycogen, which will be used in all types of needs, which keeping your heart healthy, making your liver work, making your kidneys work, all of the needed, required things to live will be used. But if you work out and you eat enough protein, your body already has the nutrients it needs to do the bare minimum, so it's instead is going to add muscle, so it's not going to be detrimental if you don't work out a day, or you don't work out a few days. Because the way muscle works is, on a technicality, you could work out every other day full body, as long as you don't go too hard and you have lactic acid buildup and you feel sore. Because the way it works is lactic acid is just your buildup that makes your body slower and sore. That's all lactic acid is. But your muscle is healed and ready to go the day after next. So let's say you work out Monday, Tuesday you're not really raring to go, your body's still healing. Wednesday you could hit it again. But you don't have to. You could wait another day and just hit it again if you're a little still sore. It means you went a little too hard. That's okay. Shit happens. That's why you gotta tilt that knife edge of just sore enough but not too sore, to where you can just continue to make a ton of progress. But you can still make a ton of progress with newbie gains, the ability to eat, and also consistency. This whole new year, new me thing is nothing about making a new person or say I'm going to be a new person. It's I want to better myself. That's from my understanding. I could be completely wrong. I've never really bought into the aspect. I've just said I'm going to better myself throughout the year instead of starting off in a certain place, because it's worked better for me. Not everyone has the time. Not everyone has the energy. Life is fucking terrible sometimes, so I understand. But it's the aspect of this new year, new me, these New Year's resolutions, is you want to better yourself. Make bettering yourself easier every time you start, or every time. Your goal is to go to the gym. Cool. You're injured. That sucks, but you can still work out. What'd you injure? My arm? Well, you can still do the other side. You can still do legs. Or you can't stop. You injured your foot? Cool, you can still do upper body. I understand you don't want to do legs, but you can do one leg. It's the start of the consistency is what makes everything so much easier afterwards. You wanting to continue, because it's been a part of your life now. This start of this year is the beginning. This is the want. This is the I want to do this. I need to do this in my eyes. So now that you're starting this, start off slowly, because you're going to make gains no matter what. Like, the thing is, you could just work out one set a week. Like, do one set a week pretty much. And you can still build muscle. Is it going to be the most optimal? No, but you'll still build muscle, so it doesn't matter. You're still doing what you asked to do. You're still going to the gym. And that start is what is all you need. That itty bitty push is all you need to make yourself the best person you can be in your eyes. So, do it. Don't stop yourself from doing this journey because of self-doubt. Because I'm in your corner. Your family is most likely in your corner because they want you to be better. They don't want you to be stagnant. So why not be excited? So, have a good day. Have a good night. See you later.